because me pesa Ghana for MPs in our parliament, the minority no, Emra Bonten, no one can try Ghana for me who say. In fact, omuni be a president or why not in a chijano? Because me rich money say oko UK or free UK no or Togo. And I mean any public statement be from ne camp and I say the president say well no what too kind only or by UK Mother's Day no which was that 3 days ago. It was free and was Togo. Now me bebusa say where is the president walk on why na because as Menoka say there's no vice president. There's no vice president. And yes sir. So yenhwade na president so too kind no or the private jet yen brother diane koye and so no it raise more concerns and questionings. So the minority is so much serious. No more question president so all kon what na chija hwan because of my any chief justice. Ye ni chief justice. Timisremo yenhwade president Mahama e wa ha sei. Odu Togo yenhwade. Okay, so this is president of the country, John Mahama. Now, in whose authority and a president a private jet what you took fine. Over to me, I or the private jet, a brother Ibrahim Hama Jata private jet what you took as a so question or answer to Ghanaians. What you took in what capacity? You see, minority no. Anyone be saying some Magana 40 one more opposition, one more Kasa Kufada rent a private jet. Edin Edgari won soom, monom enament mwase. Mimi tia kitikiti me ka asem munnim ni nyina motenkra ho na mayi mwani. What eso o magana fo hu sa jet no de nam no e daily e kasa no obo. Wontimi kasa ne brother ne bra no won physical odisika. Now, private jet no wo kwa ni work capacity e kasa ne oman ne bo. Dia to so bio oman presidential jet no ayedai. DNSC it is as yes, or report to Chero Mino. I say, oh my say, MP for now, like to say, at the end is for now power, or the Okashi or Munti. No, Muyasam, no, it's not true. It is not true. You must, as our by the presidency, every report to Chero Mino. Oh, now the people must force him. We must force the presidency to report everything to us. It seems some more crying. I'm a Mahama running shoulder say, well, your military leader be, or your military leader. President, democratic leader, and the presidency must report everything to the press to the people. Sana mutna say, ena me so much was sana soldier for take over our country. What do you want to say? And obi can me se muti hu sana soldier for take over. Almost say suspend the constitution. Now for Ghana for do mu say go muti. What do you want to say? Muti hu sa no wa shada I play careless be na soldier for take over. Na yaka say oh entimi nyawe foreign countries omuntimi nyawe omuntimi me come omumfa ho omumfa ho said ne soldier for take over Ghana enkosi hwe ombeka say oh we safe cool ne ye obi anwu wo da montra ho enipa ni play strategy wo tu kwan wo obi a wo hu hwe wo hunu bibia na mo namu na president tu kwan ade betimi impeach na mo te ho Montra hon sa why opposition no dey montra hon. So this is the president what do Togo won. Ono also the whole UK. So sa trips we mu nyina no e say ye public. Na Ghana 40 ase. Okay, so this is our president. Me are interested in the administration because or your president. I had Togo and one mount a quarter guard and I say a parade. At the Ghana president. So me enya kwan what to ne ha me. We want to see say a official duty no call ye. Now walk on ordinary jahwan because country na adam pine. And Oman will wait my smart at take over. There's no vice president. Chief Justice ye ni be acting oho. So speaker and tie nya so watu kwan on speaker ta tu kwan ko Dubai or yare ya no kosa no ya. So when are you in charge in the country? When are you in charge? When ya? And so President Kwaba as I said obey answer questions and the minority needs to hold him responsible. All conward na wine because I'm trying to find out from the presidency website. Bibia ni ho. Say be a president tu kwan what na cheja hwan me hunu bibia. Me try me hunu kwa chofosu ono na we presidential communication officer no. Me try ya say ka me hunu niam bi say e be a president tu kwan wa tu kwan na bibi say me try etumbetuma hwe bia mai currently the audio to a picture no da wo picture and akwa chifosu na o say the Mahama to 120 days and one wa say and opposed to President Mahama o UK picture da hai and a presidency communication officer audio to and was abebe tire say Ghana cities and propaganda ba kono audio to but no any other update I tire say president etu kwan eti the minority no you have to take charge. You have to take charge to question the president. As a yatena se ni afana normal. Me say obeti president betimi ayam de fede femu na play careless bi ohun. Na ni soldier for no do ma ba no they take over. Omu nku obi a omu nim de omu ye o take over wi a ehwo na mo de mo nsa begu muti say hey wase democracy enko ba bia because utie President Mahama ni statement bebre no ye say let us redefine our democracy. Let us reset the country. See, huye emoja mpanitrim. See, muye say yama rolling streke Mahama okuta strategy. President Mahama opobi obetimi akon nipa we number 1. Also okuta fine gentleman face. That's it. What I want to know. Moto sa eti mesre MPP for no say papa akwanto wo tutu ye no my report. Because me checking ne kasamafu edit katuya ne kanon. Hwe ni wa wade beto say President Mahama etukwa ko baabi. Bibia no wade dan na me hwe me hunu hwe on page ni so. The omde abeto an say from President Mahama to all mothers, which was the picture here dai and omde beto May 11th 8:22 a.m. and omde beto to ho. So the entire one President Mahama woman post to so one man fan to say ebia papa ni betu kwan yakoba bi sei enti akwanto no tutu ye no ehon report wen onsa mote hudin o de amon ko the pages amon check no say bibi da hwa eti 7 hours ya wa say what the abeto say off to Upper West region tomorrow to thank the people on say propaganda ba kono no so ho aha until yato abada da afi na wo da Upper West for us we your mind yato aba 4 months ni o afi na wo da Upper West for us o ekwantu no tu yan mo man question no anya sa me do menta obi awo ba yes your question Mr. President yes your question no es wo chirem we no say letter no say ye hunu no mo dada it amount impeachment oda me ba ma me ko hwe minority for no so mra me ba me ko hwe ade abasisia. Okay, eti where your president wo Togo sisi a ko Togo no eno so ni eti mesres out trip me no we and I mesre the minority said they should come out o magana fo hu say wo kon wo cry what na chija hwan said ye be ya me ho beto me ai we wono wo ye your responsibility president wonne no ho ti obi wa wonte ase say wo ye hwan na wo challenge hwede wo kire President Mahama wonde no ho enipa na to obama no onye sojani ena me masuru no I don't fear president. I know the president, so he is my president and yet in tax base can it yaneka and that 14% ECG, another 4% water. Nini na sika no ya jijia ne de tua ne ka sanity. So mo bianka say we hwan and I will challenge the president. So say hwe unim governance. Me misua politics. Aye. Misua politics pa. So the minority for no MPP for no, you must tell Ghanaians mo challenge the president in the communication say we want to see the letter. See, omo print letter bia beto emfa because pages no ya monitor ni nyina. So omo update pages na emfa enya dwuma. So we are waiting to see the minority. Period. Your friend what this year by your task me and tenipa. Young queenim. Mr. Mama when MPP from penny for ya mon country why. Mon country say apeja yenim de kono yehunu pa. Now mama nto ade kakra ne enko. Me ba cho mo amoto mo pentim ato no ho. Ukokuma a menhia. Yakọ Imperial Fabrics. Na mampohima store no. Wo de ko ho. Okwa wo say na mampohima mapa me pentima me say me chat dressing bi to so ho. Enti me pentuma ye quality so ho. Na wokọ Imperial Fabrics a ho. Ne ntuma ne ye quality. Ene say affordable. Wo kuma se menhia museum opposite wa. Kone kwajo de why? We de ya me amede sie mu amede sie no pay Mia Santoma po ba hima no. Number ni 0244 370 466. 0244 370 466. Oko Imperial Fabrics. Kumasi menshia opposite museum no. Anasa fa number ene frɛ no. Sa opebia tu. Sa opebia ton, opebia pam. Ba kokrakɔ. Eye quality. So on say no say na ama point so city no na ama point ma no on to the phone emfa ma. And to ahodo different types. And on Sabekano or her Imperial Fabrics. Na so what me address it come up. I say no to different style about Kono. Why? Aha. Your friend what this about young queen. Now, young queen. Story way important to me. Attorney General Abeka Simbi and I'm a person uti. Makacho say NDC for no most of them are propagandists. Now Ghana for the best was kakra. One works our company we. Your friend no Haptel. Na MPP aban wo ho no and we introduce sa company or that o mukra de nyom na introduce you just say omo adwuma say omo contract ECG enye Dr. Baumia dia enye Dr. Baumia ne be Haptel company enye ono a but ya mutena MPP for tena say MNDC for twa trotto Dr. Baumia so na mote wo communication is so weak you couldn't defend this nonsense and today Attorney General Babonten say, Munya is a dirty politics 90s 4 years no. Na Haptel enya Baumia dia. Today, also my wini power na wie. Dr. Yeneni, o wini power na wie no. Osi wa huni say, ne nkrofo andi so ni twatro dodo. Campaign no nya Dr. Baumia dia. MPP for ntimo ho. MPP for ho de. Ansa motena se mo di adwumadi mo Dr. Baumia adwumadi amodi adwumadi no. Etudu baby a say ECG Dr. Baumia ton yagigi sika no a ekogu Dr. Baumia botom obesa utie NDC media fon ma de omde Dr. Baumia omo kasem we to no so ye sha se fi ase makohwe ni nyina aba ye sha se fi ha hwe akwa we a wo kasa hwe nanim wo de hwe akwa we ni hwe nanim din hwan ni hwe nanim
meter ora ba Baumia de ko ECG through PDS opa wa wo hwe mi bia wo sa meter ni bi no yantonchia wo hwe United Showbiz wia o de enye ni sese wo hwe wia dundum nyame yusu kani nyina wo fie TV fridge dundum bia makohwe meter no ba wo mi meter no ready kronongwa
intebomo de
ye dum na ne adum. Oh no, I'm trying to tell na say yawo abemuda. Yeah, the situation in terms of light bill was not like this. Is it there time cry and this app be no makofa ba.
Who used to be
me. Once you are using the app, you are financing by Women's campaign. Because that app,
we use.
But Tiepao, so I was a friend, dollar man, so omo catch the Ghana for say, Haptel for na what ECG no, Baumia dia. Na, water ECG no, now was sponsored by Baumia campaign. Just look at this. I say, a chrome for kwa. You see, and today, do NDC for capacity be and I say, and the to tag Ghana for say so because some medium via Cronford didn't make a quarter. This is nonsense. You see, so I say a Cronford kwa na Auto ECG efa hapte so no. Na wo sponsor Bawumia de a campaign. My God. And sadie way nyon kwa na yeyo. Omo ye sadie way e discredited Dr. Bawumia, but enipa pay attention. Now, yenhwe omo media for de yento aso wase hwade.
Fado ne Bawumia ne nkrofo no. E no mo TV bi e fe ne haptel.
Hwe ya bumbusa ECG. The edge of Matusa can you? Yen ye try sika no. Sika na etwa ne nko ECG for direct. E ko company be friend haptel. Na busa se haptel no nya Bawumia dia. Na omo wa sika no na nsa no dia koma ECG. No mo bi o ma percentage. Me ba me te se ma me bi free judge prab so ase dey.
No super.
No so. Ma me wo so a me te se so on to aba. Ka se wo on to aba ma MPP bio. Me nua no wasantefo a party dey run mojem. To wo ka so okoto chia MPP no. Ya I know. Me ja MPP one of the reasons na me ya because this was a party we sacrificed our blood. Yeah. But there comes a timer you have to choose Ghana ahead of political party.
Okay.
Eti on adwuma o mo hye ya. In fact, adwuma we edi asantefo ne akanfo bebre. Because sa nipa wonya critical in politics ne aka kire say Dr. Bawumia create a company. No odijiji Ghana sika. Enipa ne akani on hwe obedwalai. Obedwalai. On to abakra. It is wo on say akwa we wo so ya akani e no ya asanteni asantefo ne de eyo mo yeso meja MPP. So hu and wo mo ye sade we na motena ho. Na mote ho. So but today, ore yento aso. Yent omoto aso nto de yentiom. Yento etro mo di a mo de to Dr. Bawumia so. Yento aso.
Maame no ka wo bo no. E hotel for and manage meter no. Yo mo pedo mo di sika yi. O ya o hwe na se o musika se mko yi a. No ma ye software na yi na ene obi to
run fast.
So o ya we.
Very very fast.
Me wo contract ni bi wa. Me wi am for dia ma. Na o ready a obi su. Sadi pa na so o ba bejo nkwa. E die boni na o ma ni ye.
Solomon Owusu ede asembia to dwa say Haptel a tech company organ as say you know na e take charge of ECG for bills. Company no Bawumia there. Mahmudu Bawumia etumi a create company as say you know na e take charge of ECG for bills. Mo Ghana for say mo bills a mutua no ekosoro pa. Enyina ne say Bawumia company na ye fe no Haptel no ono na ye in charge of bills na say ama mo bills ekosoro pa. Bawumia wangasa we vice president and we create tech company I fe no Haptel and wo tech company no any ECG ekoludu. Into the information Solomon Owusu to ho say Haptel no possess bills na our fair chiri no ko ECG ho.
But so follow analysis ne ye de. On akoya osu on na no fia te se me de so ho. Akoya osu yi. On na no fia na no fia na no akwafo kankan so ho. Wo de on so ho. Na no fia te se me de. Na no fia asa mokua so ho. Enso onu oti America oti America etwa tro no wo ye di nsamfun we onu asu nim sa oni fact bia wo so hu ye on adwene egu ni patrim on the end is for the year so hu na motena ho ema motwa tro we de to Bawumia so ema ne so hu pacho mo dey like video no wa won like bia like wa mesra wo or wa Facebook and you wa YouTube like video now what it yankoso nti etro mu die
percentage e woman na omache. This is what they are doing to you Ghanaians. Ghana for aya mon question nkrofo bi. Untumi me ye vice president na wo company ensanso mfa no ho nkoje government nyuma mu. Abi a conflict of interest. Adentina bibi sa akoso. Mo empanyimfo nangaza eni memra. Vice president mu yan na wo company na take in charge of ECG. ECG a government property. Government diano. Who as a vice president na wo do ho agim na wo company Haptel take bills process enu na ama bills kosoro we say a serious nation anka Bawumia we inkombe investigate no so no Owusu na this asem we ebetu just company no Bawumia dia Bawumia bra bontin be ka kire nse company no enya wo dia say ye wo dia say wo anka na investigate too.
All of the cool businessmen in this country of the past, we're not necessarily
absolutely. And the sad thing is we're not documenting what they did, which I find.
Now, memo watch a video. Boy, any partner company any dia no. Ono ni o Alex Bram. Ono company on the any but enra program bi koso ewo Accra. Na me do kosa program na we ya Attorney General. On say wiase de utwa troa na piem na omukọ program no omukọ launch program no almost 20 years. But Baumia ba how many years in Madama? About Baumia ba Ghana politics how many years in now be vice president how many years in program no 20 years celebration NDC for Egnasia launch sami hu Attorney General me hu Sam George Pablo NDC for could aye party in fact me the whole video nyina e kire wo na wo hu oman no nipa am no mo dili and now yan sha sem free we ye Attorney General or party na sibi and 20 years celebration yan hwa de ha.
I'm a bit tongue-tied because this came as a surprise. But all that has been said this evening is the story of a great company, homegrown on Ghanaian soil, by young people who had dreams, but also relied on God. And I think that is very important. They had faith in the Lord, and the Lord has led them to where they are today. The Honorable Sam George, our Minister of Communications, said something here. He was here, or he's here, because he is the Minister of Communications. I want to say one thing about the fact that we need to depoliticize business in this country. That is extremely important.
On say no man ye wo ho omo so ashamed because the likes of Sam George, Pablo and Attorney General enti the way say eso omo concede defeat say omo nim Samuel wa bonti omo ka fa sa ECG asem no me no ka sese ye oman no anaba umia ho no Kennedy Akufo-Addo aban no na omo utok ECG na asa no oba ye what 14% e na aka ho tie ni ye o oman no anan krofo ni wia woto ayi na asa no what 14% e na aka ho and today company no e da so ho wasa increase no another 14%. You can think of it and think, say, who are these people? Who are these people? And today, Attorney General is so smart, say one kasa and was able to woman. If you say, company na ka ebo Ghana krono and nemu na mo lunch. As after drink, say we no, we nso no one mo say dey no one mo. Wow, so a disgrace to these politicians. And until the day I be hunu nyansa, ni ya challenge woman. On say okra say we nso no no say dey yo what is why mixing and wo twabia and wo ka no kore say yenya say the company bia no ye dey politics no or dey win election o ma ko tia ba umia am MPP ama power yate o dey ento aso
this country. That is extremely important. We need to support businesses to grow. There are no NDC businesses and there are no MPP businesses. There are Ghanaian businesses, and that is very important.
Eti sa wo hwemu a o kasa hwe on say wo hwemu a be hu omom gina mu nyina Sam George on gina ha no o gina mu bi e na enipa na o create company no ono su ginam na nguase de masa ankrofo we mu se baby a Ghana for de se ye ka no kore kire wo mu se mu twa atoro de kire Ghana for dodo mu twa atoro dodo.
I'm very happy that my former school, Stanford University, has played a key role in the growth of your business. And I want to say that Just as Microsoft and the tech businesses in the United States of America have grown and contributed to the American economy, you are also going to grow in leaps and bounds, and you will contribute significantly to the growth of the economy of our country. And it will not matter if NDC is in power or MPP is in power. What will matter is that Cocktail is contributing to e-commerce in Ghana and to the growth of our economy. And so, to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, raise your glasses to drink to the success of the Ghanaian business. Thank you. And so, here's to Cocktail.
Okay, so yamum say 3 months no ma ba bem na omo enjoy oman no amount for sweat, and so they are enjoying, and omo legacy in the hall, but the legacies of the MPP administration ebeman krofo feel big because the MPP put a lot of things in place, and omo adadokodoko de. Now these crooks are enjoying, these people are enjoying themselves. In fact, from now we'll see the next 2 years. Projects MPP here, young Kwan, Omodebeje fans. But Motana ho, Emma the likes of Sami Jamfimo, SC Womanu chat to chat throw. Whatever Tronos, a trony be Sami Jamfi Trony Viade, whatever Trono D. Viade.
The time crown is our app will be no Makofaba.
Who you should be?
Me. Once you are using the app, you are financing by Women's campaign. Chronongwa.
Sikare chane go isi for direct. E ko company be friend Haptel. Na busa se Haptel no nya ba omia dia.
Ba omia.
Na omo wa jisika no na ansaro ko jakoma ECG.
Twado ne ba omia ne nkofo no. E no mu TV bi e friend Haptel.
A few moments later.
Because this came as a surprise. What that has been said this evening is the story of a great company, homegrown on Ghanaian soil.
The time crown is our app will be no Makofaba.
Who you should be?
Me. Once you are using the app, you are financing by Women's campaign. Chronongwa.
Sikare chane go isi for direct. E ko company be friend Haptel. Na busa se Haptel no nya ba omia dia.
Ba omia.
Na omo wa jisika no na ansaro ko jakoma ECG.
Twado ne ba omia ne nkofo no. E no mu TV bi e friend Haptel.
A few moments.
Okay, eti ewiase empani say enye da beto bo atwa so frau enempafe ebechewo. Posterity will one day be a judge, and it will judge all of them. Any panok in business in the dia no ono na company ni yani dia 20 years ba umia ba ga 16 years and we vice president 8 years. Companies were 20 years in operation. Tier then about have to Dr. Baumia dia. It's a word to a wise is enough. And let me give this caution to Obia Opese, especially more MPP for na more common hono. Say now we intention say Ube use idea way the campaign at Yabaumia stop it today. We know your pay bet also when in Biguase because it made me the records in the Babon thing. O PBB the Dr. Baumia fan say one more compete Dr. Baumia MPP contest. So we know why we say would you be a campaigner? Shame on you. Shame on you. Change, you know, as also sound fast. Because me baby decode. Me baby decode. It doesn't matter. I might not support Dr. Baumia, but me baby decode. Me penema unu susadi wing because NDC yes adi na sabreno na yo wa kiebe yebe chirim. Tede me catch no. We won't find campaign ti obia no eso okosesam sesem. What you say? Sanity. Because a MPP asem and omo ya use ade we di kotia MPP for ti ya. What you say? A tie. Enipa no be a company no one ni. Yentie no 20 years celebration. Yentie asmo kan.
Sorry. Thank you. Last April, you called Leslie home. And while our hearts still ache, we yes, I can. While our hearts still ache, we remain forever grateful that you placed him here in the Haptel story. His fingerprints are on the foundation of this company.
Now, the entire also ni say, yes, one in New York share a human say, New York frame, and Tina Neraho. Eti Nera na ho no na say, ontimi nkasa. Was one in New York share human say, and an in New York frame. Tiama, wa home, and untina, ontimi nkasa, but I mean, Bemansu.
And his memory will live in everything we continue to build. Dear God, when you rewarded our labor with our first sale in October 2005, it was a check for 500 cedis from North American Airlines. It meant everything. We carried that check from bank to bank for over 6 weeks, trying to convince someone, anyone, that we were a real business. And in that waiting, you taught us our first real lesson in patience.
Yeah, first year beside good question. Or say, where was the please? Where was the owner of the company when they were spreading the falsehood about Dr. Bami? And no problem. On say most of a creative company and woman good in communication. So we are most business owners. Woman kasa. It's only few like the likes of Honorable Kemo and our mono on transfer for some format. So why are businessman for be brain no nim kasa. Also we kura kasa obre. Wo mo de ne am so mo dwene na what they are two people so na manifest. So what study a enipa bebre a wo ye businessmen and women no they don't know how to talk. Only few nipa me tepo no ya no Kenya Japan say one dey wafo afofra don't try him. We a businessman, successful businessman Kennedy Japan but don't try him say obedience and fun children and dey me tepo for that. It only few and I'll cast someone the company one I'll come to beat me about no. So it was a matter of the MPP communication team for them to shut that propaganda down. But I went to me and yes, so until we hear a boss, yeah, we cool, want to me, we obey that defend one crack us and what they man. Yeah. Okay, man, first a matter of communication. Oh, we chat those now, man, class, and be tell me feel honorable can
and persistence. Then more checks came from travel agencies, old school associations, churches, even people sending SMS for parties and funerals. It wasn't glamorous, but it was real. We ended that year, our first year, with revenues of 6,000 cedis. We saw it not as profit, but as confirmation that you were working for us, working through us, working for our good, working as long as we did your good.
Right. Dorothy Corey said, but what about the other MPP spokesperson who knew the truth? Mommy, Dorothy, I assume, I don't know if I make say the MPP was so complacency, and an equum. Omo so relaxed. Emma, adiwe, omo de share Dr. Baumia called den. So one creative company India, ever ECG, what did Jessica Gunibutum? So I don't know I can once me say 2025 and beyond. Mamon Pene. In fact, social media is so powerful to the sense say the young people ATN this if what you bebre, woman destroy and some bebre, Nina so nenya no krene, woman enjoy and some judge, woman tenawa, woman titiwa, woman a two champagne, ya a hard drink pa.
While we worked hard, we fumbled through letters and proposals and invoice and code. We stumbled through meetings and presentations and those very moody life demos. We chased ideas that didn't work and some that barely survived. But somehow you kept our drive alive. Sometimes just enough for the next day just enough for the next idea, just enough for the next good signal, or just enough for the next prayer. Through all the early days, we couldn't pay ourselves.
Boss here, what is say? Oh yes, too soft. So now what is say? Kasa ho demand pa. It imagine say in the company mo at least as well for obe employ bi a we okuta communication strategy. Now James, daughter of Jesus, will say. So what about Dr. Bawumia himself responding to it? Well, as of those time, now me pay attention to my campaign, but me nim how ebia no so wama on say me who say even on MPP the whole as MPP now we get things wrong to the sense that even in fact communication we lose to abawie na me say Dr. Bawumia kra e make statement say we a mistake when it comes to the media. Start statement me tenti me nim say bi kra no mo fa ne to say ignore them because no money so my adwuma bebre so no money say adwuma MPP aye no e be save wo mo but see Ghana ni na so ye ne de most Ghanaians assume your mode. So, me under written say, well, who the away. Just how the could see the name the run him. One fan seen a niasina, one fan run anymore. Forget it. I don't know, say, Dr. Bawumia responded to these allegations or not. In fact, Bawumia supporters be moved to me who said Dr. Bawumia, as of that time, responded to these allegations. I don't know. So, but maybe when say the whole party in Nano, or more downplay media. Party in Nano, downplay media. Samo hwe kra ta mo me ba mu bi no me ba na me show adwuma MPP ayen na me tie kire en na me monitor am na wo mo the screens ni ye dey esen ka sam no mo showcase ni anti sam ba ka ya page so every time be na me sequence MPP project na me sequence ho na me hu se eye nipa fe se MPP abosa abra no but na aye too late and in fact wo mo report no ka se APM wo mo lose communication gap wo mo lose ye wo mo report ya ba se APM yeah and so 2025 and beyond, sorry. Do not underrate the media. MPP, mo down for a media na ye mo sa. Because mo ignore NDC lines and say, Ghana for discerning, one catch it. Ghana for when we are discerning when they want to attack you. Most of Ghanaians are so discerning when they want to do wrong against you. Quickly, they will remember every negative thing about you. That's all you have to understand the people. Yeah. Some way or here forget them. They will just try to defend yourself at all cost. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yabuachi say yes. Operation Stop Buying Jata Cement in Ashanti region. I know the cases are. Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm going to be doing call. I mean, yeah. Why? Young queen. We and they Sramwa will be on him say sa company Dr. Bawumia they are shooting Danyano Kre propaganda. And they MPP NDC for Nankasa Babontin. Attorney General say Womunya sa company and Bawumia there. To Womunya so much chat to MPP force no. Young Queen I had the reason so. Now sa kwaya your friend is a medium fear na no che. Yenti na menchira wade.
Uraba Bawumia de ko ECD through PDS. Opa wa wo hwe mi bia wo sa meter ni bi no yanto nchia wo hwe United Showbiz wia o de enye ni sese wo hwe wia dundum nyame yusu kani anyina wo fie TV fridge dundum bia mako hwe meter no ba wo mi meter no eridi kronongwa
nti mo mo de ani ye dum na ne dum.
Oh no, I'm trying to tell na say yawo abemuda.
Yeah,
the situation in terms of light bill was not like this. Is it the time cry and app bi no makofa ba.
Who used to be
me. Once you are using the app, you are financing Bawumia's campaign. Because that app.
Who use old meter?
Me, I don't use the app to buy power.
And to call office.
Yes, because ECG Juma for IT for Woho, Ankasa creative app. You bet me use app on our phones, in our palms, Yaton Kenya. Bawumia buy also on Pedia, Ghana for my phone. On work of the company by a friend Haptel. Omo for mo app omra azama make bia A+ no wase omako fra omo app aba ye tua ho ka 147 million cedis titisika no 1. Yes 1.4 trillion. Yes 147 million. I can show you the reports. I can pull them out for you. ASAP has even issued a statement on it.
Okay.
PURC has it. 147 million cedis for an app. Now, Auto Kenya Bia almost 1% near it. Now, of course, our company no. Auto Kenya Bia app it was supposed to improve revenue collections. I feel na ECG for Boka. Today, their technical and commercial losses do 32%. In the app, that's what they say. And auto lighter, Utia light bill, no. But because the 1% goes there. So I'm telling you, you do your checks. Ask which office in government introduced Haptel to ECG and supervise that deal. You check. Maybe at the bottom line, you know, say, yeah, but taxes and so. Yeah, but take.
Eti ohwe station on mote so na on say UTV ewo high influence on those shows no when say Ghana for no ye ni entertainment on pa. Eti such entertainment show na NDC timi pedal sa lines no you can imagine the number of people as our message ni koduru wo ho. Eti we mu nyina no say me ye adwuma MPP a every show ye be check show ni length. It is obi kotena so no ka asem a we go the same place to attack the message in the same place. Ya mamun kan ntina me busa say communication no matter shows no mo ye ni nyina na agenda show. Wo de hwe sa UTV no mo timi hwe ni bia 5,000 ne mo gina so hwe and young people omo to aba so you can you imagine the psyche Queen Star Sikapa you can see the psyche say shows wo mo timi ye nipa over 5,000 gina so na say wo mo ma Samija Mfi kwa atena so twatoro we na wo young people ni wo so ye communication say nyom mo didi ame no na wo ntimi rush to studio ho say no we are coming to defend it that time na mo abem so you can see all these flaws I want people and me sure say they will learn their mistake. Most of them so no obi they don't give a damn or nya ni sika on fa ho me na metia na me content na me kan on care dey make an okra but as usual grassroots no mo na ya na ye mo ya so because sa shows we e kwa chiri ti wo mo ka sam to so a young people ne tepe no omo hu na omo hu kra yo mo tai because ti say me koto kan yen Dr. Baumia sika na gogu ni bottom ohu a ompe wanim kra hwe ene aba no kra won to mani say ene won to kra on to kra but say me and I'm part of the communication team and now mommy a responsibility every time me TV bia home me monitor it quickly I'll call my boys go to this studio go there and defend the party akwano so twatro o corner station say omo prema on tena so bia e ho na obehu say we show you who one our power strategy near the tena but MPP for is so complacent. I mean, bibini no nya sika kakra bi no didi me kakra. I mean, that's all. So, wow, hear me. No, they won't do this nonsense again. Yeah, and station we no mo use it pa. Now, Samija Mfi na walk as where wakoto ka mo no de amane yere. Ka na be do say baby, your baby is home. Hwe video we ni anto aso. Samija Mfi yo, hwe video we.
One of your babies.
No kete so I want cast in go fie I say babe your baby is home sika money swine when nya cash I say babe your baby is home once ni fie once aka video no once aka ni fie video cast egu ni fie no osa kwa jiba ko de amane yere Benz brand new tear rubber I say babe what did you know Samija Mfi gina ho no mami mbie mu yi na hwe ni what did you know no what did you know no so ho no what did you know no babe your baby was a smart Benz omo frɛ ne baby smiling baby was it babe your baby is home so money swine Samija Mfi money swine hwe ne anto aso money swine Eti Sami Jamfi said, babe, your baby is home. I neire no so ni. Neire no omo nyina freedom a and omo nyina so ye NDC for neire no ye NDC and regional executive sa area ho constituency executive member neire no yeah Sami Jamfi yire no ono so ye NDC ni part omo nyina ono ka again so ye adwuma NDC sa wo doma one of the constituencies yeah. The omo you ready, they will chop the money. They will chop the money pa. Eti new Benz and also Range Rover. Now yanku no na yentie Nana B so was be catch the Sami Jamfi ne na ban no. Na interesting. Quite interesting say Sami Jamfi ya ban ne ba power no. Ase when your authority be na just kunkun fa. Yentie Nana bi asemi a wode to aban nanim ene omo Sami Jamfi wo ba yetua ne ka Nana bi se wo wasem bi e ka kire yenti a
sa wo hwe eye aketua kra na omo se yemetua ne ka na ano ohye eye afimu bia no obeje 1.5 million Ghana cedis titi sika no 15 billion ena obeje uyi anu free ma na no so kra no yesa timitum ohamu nchichemu edunum utimitum after every 2 years biano utimi esa kiremu entade obehye menu mienu dia ye hye kama entade obehye no ono no de no aban ye for ho ka 15% of the annual salary into your calculation now 150,000 Ghana cedis de ban say on fanton tade na sabi watade show wo kwa to ne say atade show uto ne say and na yetwa 150,000 and for more kwabrane say on fanton tade nche any shoes enche the security for yetuaka yobedo do ne garden mu yetuaka sika se mo ye kan nyina ne na katua ya kan nyina no eno nka sika ode ko hospital ho ni sika ni hospital ni bibia ne manum ne anya ne yire mu nyina no aban asai afa hoka petrol 1,005 liters ya fa hoka omo ankomunim kunta no komma me how many gallons 1,005 liters no ha me no nko ano yesa tuaka ansa na ya sama no car mienu a wontwie asana eye okwa ahomegie mu se opeso okoba bi kogigi nani kakra wa bre wa adwuma bre no okwa eno so ban fa ho nya ka yotwa business class ma no ni hotel ka ya fa ho ka ni bibia ya sama no 2,000 a day per diem dollars o
na Sami Jamfi ena wo ye nem se wote no so obeyi ne ho ano yentie oye no se ono o businesses yentie ha sei
mi aban so sika enti uno ye nipa ben ya me na me ya accounts on chelo se me ye adwuma we me ye adwuma me sorry do you know the people I speak to, do you know the work I do? Me what 24 years in Kumasi o Mr. Sampa in before. I had a lounge, a restaurant. I was employing over 50 people at the age of 24. And when people for Bibra, they were coming there to eat and to drink.
It is Sami Jamfi say mo amuso wonya adwuma wo say on at the age of 24 no work as nko 50 Sami o kasa wo na o restaurant na she ayedua setek hoyi restaurant na ne kase yese ne nipa se na ye adwuma won ka no kore na wudi kwadwobo nsuachi a wo ye ya kwadwobo nsu oma Range Rover dada bia na de na ne ye nimu ana Sami Jamfi won ka no kore sa o restaurant na wo tek ho no ayedua se kwan won Bronze Mile crowd Bronze Mile be fun la ya frame wudi onim restaurant na wo campus uramu a o branch ya won chen wo kitwa bi ne kase yese ya wo se wo wurade na de yese wo restaurant ne yanim wo se na wo tia nipa 50k enkra ho na betena dwe wanum na me yame nwanwa sa akra ho no obi firi Kumasi ko na otumi kotwa toro no magye di eme nwanwa akra ho ne de me yame nwanwa
at age 24 enti dine de fa me see de 10 times me see palace kra na me see White House kra nya wasemo because me nya ban ne tuameka me aban so sika me see the chance out to the glory of God. Ubetumi akotena Al Jazeera. Ubetumi akotena BBC. MPP communicators na woni omuye meeting. Eno anadwo. Se monko ka we na mo na mo ye loose mo emre dodo Sami Gyamfi no o ha mo dodo monko ka we no o ma frɛ me
enti guy we na em so na mo office said abre edamanfo trim say wono wo ye big man oboa onya big man bia enya politics anka onye obia Ibrahim ama otua ne kasei ni monthly salary na ye say wo meka me entie oji sika sei Ibrahim ama otua ne kasei na wo so wono wo ye wo sika wo timi sisi estate houses okay, maybe yemi phone line kakra ho. Yemi phone line kakra. Boys, one more through. Yemi phone line kakra 0242073114. Yemi phone line kakra na man phone chero mabi. Sami Gyamfi no. Yemi phone line kakra. Aye. 0242073114. Yemi phone line na akwa we won kan.
02073114.
Hello.
Yes, sir. The 7 wedding family. Sami Gyamfi say no. What I be say, who fee me say the picture be the abroad this Sami Gyamfi. That time say do ketia bu na omuba area hwa. No, not that time say do ketia kwa but not say. Oh, Sami Gyamfi what I be say, me say who fee who go school work university. O mo bro. E go na wo kro o so awurade na popon. Sa restaurant go kan na kwade restaurant o. E yo bi restaurant. And I'm in the mammy, and then say, oh, school, not connection, boys, and no more na say, we not correct your committee. Sami Gyamfi, and Papa, no one shall be. I hate the actual one that one bus from Yanamicasa. Now, when your mammy can be big a crunch, and then the family dance back, oh, a commerce. And I'm saying, as I'm before this wife is some of Maria, Sadiq, Abubakar, Mohammed, anyone when. We want to say, one more club for the Kojana platform, you them, Kojobo, no come for me. Deep comfort me say it am deep comfort me kasa bo for kabado for no stage so bi na Mohammed kabasa for kabado for so bi na ni fi so asantene and e kosi say e hebe bia kabado for sia bob na kwakodure na ho bi say John Dramani Mahama na papa ni monyamfo gyan na odi asante fatam Sami Gyamfi me say enkokopo me send o me say hu akale na say Sami Gyamfi sa 2000 sa year no ka no me say mo the picture na me ready send o kra na we no start here by
One me the number of me fools see am. Me friend Kojo Bonzo akoda me friend ya no afrena ya na ba show. No be defend Kojo Bonzo. As
me be say any for supporters na ya na say mutie kira obi ho asem ba na mo Canada. Mo na mo bo. So mo na mo friend so mo dia san fatem san na. Mo na mo bo. Se Ghana se tribe bi akwa to develop say san for na kofu a ka Ghana nke ni problem. South two tribes ni we say no. Se Ghana for no tribes ni no to develop say the okokwo include the city na kwa Shandroji include the city. Na Shandroji akoda ko ye fun kura no. Ya wo no kura na just wo ye fun kura no. Obe 10,000 Ghana than accounting. I was telling people say when go rural banks wa Shandroji never compare commercial banks na we even greater Accra. Now on say go for Kumasi for no agree say Kumasi for no many ati utwa ntroche o ma emfa. Ba Accra de wo ba it was so funny on bad man of Kumasi bank no o
say nkan wutimi di atrosa no na o ma je di no mo hwe o mo di Kumasi
Accra e baby a o ka sem chinipa onya tam no tie because people are busy, people are bustling, the people who free are saying this year. Sami Gyamfi. Na Sami Gyamfi class started saying no ba kaba ni show so the man kwani mo member 2015 ho baby ni getting to the end of the John Mahama reign and as we lose election 2016-17 no ba kaba show so no. Na up and down in Pabwa be na nation. Look at all the abonya say video nyam konam kwa Sami Gyamfi. And now me no ka say Sami Gyamfi ko Virginia ni anu nyina aguo.
Okay.
Ni anu nyina agu Virginia Florida ono okodo ni ba ko Florida oso. Because they didn't bring no NDC for the send no connection na go ba. Was me for one person kura mfa ni machi na mfamna. Ni anu mko am. Sami Gyamfi say ni ba ma bi nam. Do ma ho e bi okoda so do ayi no. Enka tie no ye Potiphar. Omu nyina wo USA say. Okay. Now the put down when maybe one say what you hu. Etima that was odo sa bo ko masa na hu de. Enye te say the me ni na ntia che. Na me na be jina be a say na yetimi ampo eni pa over 100 na kwa na ye kwa me jina bi enga ye num wo Sami Gyamfi na yi odi enjai me asema me kan say Sami Gyamfi kan say mo kan yo hu nipa wo we modua na nyago poti ase bo se sami jafi ko kunu totwere na kwati se wo se ko kunu ma na yere da ho pa na na funtua na na nyina yi na ka so kan no system akwa ketekete adan even penifo ni do mo na se bo mo no bibi di no adan obi send me woni sisi adapa obo mi no resume me bi am send dey abro oni sisi adapa obo mi no e bra o ma bo na wo small boy like you wo ba ba mu di 4 months twani ma wo gina wa wo ye mo send this MPP for njeska wo ma ayi MPP bombo o man na criminally minded no obi ba ye be say criminally minded no 3 months we be no wetina agonya 360 million e da ko to policy en chama grofo 3 months na djuma be no man ye e ko for to talk here and there yes I have tell case we say on me say madam boba ko kura PhD wo kuruma say na me mo din no wa gisa say me no frame na kana sonia say obi kasa mo NDC ni on nya botre me ba wo mia no me say da ni me yi ba me ni obi a wo so ne ba wo mia ko school ade ba ko so ho no say from school days no nya be open ho yes one dey answer school information dey not cash him like as we o mo na ka book long book nko na e na yi no say ba wo mia ko na say pa ba ko na oju utobia wo de ke obedi president say nya na yi no kura na fancy bia na ya na appearance ye bia ba wo mia nya obi o say da e fa no ho bia like of Felix a common life no na pa report say ono no wa bra na bra boom enya na wo akola kitikiti odi na ba na gu na ma say Dominica yi ne na kwa difference yi no da some guys no ko gina yi be eto yi na wo sere me ne yi ne friends attorney general no mo sa go fo nya yakopon twa maka nya mo no so twa maka mo ma no so twa maka pa da chi mo free yi no o ma yare aye ni aduro eto mo ma so entro Bible say nipa bia wo de boni etwa maka bia no so boni mpa ne fie da je yakopon ti ase pa enne se ha tell nye ba wo mi adia na mo sa akwa transfer say ha tell na ya brum sam nipa no mo akwa transfer ko so ho ayi champagne no mo ma
champagne wo ho shame on to them
me say kama na wo ka na me call yi na akwa groceries na me kram bag ni na me ba na me tie no maso so na e she maso na me tie munim se onia me say ya na makoma ye me pa
ha dwen ya papa se nkofo e pa di trona o mo benefit frade
Ghana for mo me hwe ni ma bi ye o esi baako na esi mienu anga de to so miensa no o ma we nsore cuz Ghana your man on ye development won se dey ye baako kra te say o man nko so no Ghana ni bia no development enya nwa so mo se wiase no o po mo ni miensa ye kan say Africa no la be da fon kwan ye se ni miensa che wo mo Africa is Liberia from Ghana, yeah, IQ, look at a country like Ghana. Because if I'm be interviewer, I'm seeing NDC for fancy and be interviewer, we interview man. But some point on Becca, how did we even get here? The first country or didn't who free Brunei and some in sub-Saharan Africa, all around the world. Ghana independence, we Mumbai, Martin Luther King, baby. Ghana independence, Martin Luther King, by independence, maybe. Ghana baby, I go away. Afi yato STEM education na togo so yato free SHS ne sa TV veterans na yato ni na gu da kokje pad
ade be develop ni pa adwen omo mpe kra
Ghana ni mpe me se Ghana ni mpe me na me wa kra be really go 2000 ye we school 2000 dem say the credit here aka na yo kura ni kuma simple time no akofo ba ye hu say no ya capital ni yesi an hwe yi abai na manomba wale nso abaso de bia me kasa se me say sa airport land na ne penso wan fa anya basa wetin bo ho ba ma land da ho sa bedu sa de bia me bo na baso ofo ba ya o mo ye develop sa airport ye nya minister no nya beautification of ye friends friends Accra enkrafo ya da no de tribalism ene nkofo lutumo mwada wo tinkran wo nya samdini ne kokotwe manso asase na daso companies na gusu beblebe yi royalties kre bi okram so onyi bi ni bo so no pa o trama ko no ho wada enye kofo a enkran yi na nka wai try UTV asema ya na kan me to be am say ye promise and forces ye face no 90% ye ko mo fo bi ne ton ye atami di dia asem de nyama nyina kwa be spag ni TV so na do na course onya san di no free mo ase ya asa no kran kan ye den ye ntimi nka kwa be that's why free we are mo ase ya we are mercy ya and no for that thing problem so na sa ne ma de ko budo ko ko di drink ko fatam basa ne ma the guy was paying them dollars to do those things mama me yan fancy o say be yan kan name shame die ne man shame me ko ma so na meka obi en TV station ya ne dia entro ni be di ne ma yan tro na say MPP fo ne ko o mo ko mo kwan da The whole thing was a cartel. I'm plan here.
Benye bi no buy and this buy o ma show down o mo se kwam se fa ko mo prema ne ma ade na and this for mo timi stop e o mo. Se se nya kwam se fa ka.
That's no. Ono sponsor say yen yi wufra ban mu. Na ere na wo no ono and this for no show meaning. En ko for buy yen ni me koso Ghana. Odisha bini so wo enti no bua wintimi nka sabu bi ne ka yeni ho danse bia yen nya nim de ekoso Ghana and the business community dey business community ban dey no maye papa na sam ye me ya be see obutumi di ne yire ba yi no Samira no obutumi di na tam saa di mama no draw some plan se no mu di na tam how e na sa se mo timi si politics nti o obutumi di sa ge ba tam but so ke sa ge na Mr. Ghana yenya oba bia sa bio ka be me bia Ghana bia nka uhia Samira ba womia oba ni kunu ya de otim ba boso e di nachi even as Tama no pe vice president in Pokrano no ko campaign or as a president no be no ko campaign Ghana e madu no say no mabo sa bet ni bi e de omo krachi bi oyi Mrs. Kondo Ajima Rollins free wa why not me sa de no bon eti me no afa me ne ma franka nyina ne say ne hotel no ye nyina ya je tum say nya ba womia dia and I say, I need the unpopular na sa company na order that asa no ba politics.
I need dia 20 years ago I need dia.
What the man can say akora let's assume that I need the unpopular na I need dia na wo better 20 years ni. And na asa no ba ya politics. Na sa mo da ba be gina pro so no matime di papa yi sa tem say ya. Obi o ya ndisi ni bia o ko gina platform kasa so na ko potuaneka. Trading say ya o kwam se va ka se mi kire sami jaki. Say o ya kwala afi na wo ba. E da bi bedru udin se obi kono ko say wudin no once you can dollar so people say won start wo so na wo baby ya na abu sa ba na na bu ye na sa bible mu so wo say e da wo betu bo twa so fra no enya sa da no na mpafen so ebesiw so na sa wo yare so na wo amu a eno so nkyere say bi ewiase no ongu bi o ye wo ye da sa so say bia bi ni pa wo ye bia da wani atwa wo adan tese ye nyeden ha edin yetimi Tamata ateche edi two music in Japan case about 18 million. One TV stations in newspapers. This is a book at me. I'm a bia newspaper in front page ni na. Me who say people were talking at front page say can Japan say daily gist or say one of the people is maybe or no one also the 20 front page say and ask see the school here. All them 80 media Mr. Media, na kuma ya ya wuni na minya majai we dey.
First why? Ya wa ha. Ya be bit me bia. But so obi a like video no. Me nim say the
I like it.
But yeah like why? So be ya
Yeah, I like him.
Why? Obi a
like it. I like him.
Why? Mr.
And I'm on share. I'm liking I'm on share. I'm liking I'm on share. Boko this year. Corona doctor ni because feed them back Colorado. Yeah, unya adema. And something nyina ya na ya boa ni nyina efa gugu Ghana for no ekwan no.
Okay.
Adwene ni mu ha unya. Adwene mu ha. Adwene say adwene mu ye ha ma sabi. Uyi ni papa crash. To da bia se ka wo so dana be bona wo dibi na woko. Me catch you ready Kufuado omde Kufuado e di na temo a di e di trogo ni so a na media forte ho hwe enso media no mo sori a constitution ni protect mo so na mo ye the fourth estate of the realm enti ka mo kwa de ye judiciary free di executive ni free ye mo maka free wa mo na mo ye ntem gina fo a like mo gina oman no enipa na wo man ni mo no eni wo mo ye de tumi aso mo sa no more greater responsibility. Me, I don't care. So we NDC ni. Yeah, me prefer. To me, I prefer say me radio good because me say radio good there. We NDC for. Me prefer say me Oman FM because me say Oman FM me then. We pro MPP and I'm boy. Me prefer say me Paul Adumochi because no one making intention no. It is all custom. Na me tie ni say ofu be na oba. Na omo ya muso mu ye neutral. Omo di omanya bro.
Dangerous. Very
dangerous. Omo ya more than cartel. Anyama na media for na die Ghana for. It's not different from their so for na die Ghana for no. I'm telling you. And there's no different. It's all the kind of politicians for ya how me ya bad. Me I will pick a politician any other day because no color na no color. Dan say media near war you see yentemjina you are like a judge na mo de Ghana for na dwe diagro ene NDC ba e kohwe multimedia for ayama mo position enye se no mo de adwuma tifie o ana mo kodjon ne ye o kohwe multimedia for a ene media for ayama mo position just 3 months after yato abawie
sanko fo no so aju position na se no musi attack MPP pa
amusimi attack ditro
Abeku Santana
na no ditro wow ana Ghana for you for ya na mo ye mobo you think say they are doing this for you at the time of the campaign BBO the youth needs job what he said no more position they have come out to say the youth needs job pardon ye chamamo it's mo ye youth na mo ye hwe mamika say kuma wood fodi omo ye mesre omo adwinsa wow American star bena omo support obi omo wia omo beko sa nyama we hu W American star bena we say wa ko gina platform